everyone, it is day 31, even if it is a few days later. And today I am still streaming live or recording live from New York. And yeah, today's a good one. So after meeting with one of my oldest and closest friends and her husband and their family yesterday, we had really nice conversations about life and the reality that often we find ourselves in with a lot of things on our plate at the same time, lots of factors that you cannot control, big decisions, and as much as you want to enjoy your life as much as you can, finding it really challenging to kind of extract the goodness because all of those moving parts around you just seem super heavy. Heavy, frustrating, not aligning, kind of the sense of a little bit of almost maybe even feeling suffocated of like, oh, I just can't get out of this. And it's not necessarily like this inner turmoil. It really is often a consequence of tons of compiling moments and situations that are just like, if these were individual bits, you could manage them easier. But the fact that they're like all happening together, all at the same time, and are all pretty big, then you feel like, how do I put one step in front of the other? And the conversation led to this idea of really choosing in the morning to say to yourself, today I am choosing to see the good. Today I am choosing to embrace positivity. This does not happen overnight. This does not mean that you won't take 5,000 steps in different directions. And it also doesn't mean that you need to deny and reject how you're feeling at every moment. But you are setting that intention in the morning to say, today I'm going to choose to see the good. I'm going to choose to do one thing for myself, or to gift myself one thing so that I can actually get through my day in a more calm, cool, and collected way. Are you going to lose your cool? Hell yeah. Are you going to feel frustrated? Most likely. Are you going to feel angry? For sure. But again, circling around to this, like, when we feel good on the inside, how we can weather the storm that is happening around us a bit better. So whatever that may look like. So we were talking about doing movement and how my friend's husband, who is also a friend, but kind of really enjoys doing Pilates. So he really tries to make it an effort that he moves his body at least 20 minutes because he knows he feels so much better. And you build that into your life. And then maybe you need something else. Maybe you need a few minutes of meditation in the morning. Maybe you just need a few minutes of walking outside. The question is, like, how do you make that happen when there are so many parts and you feel like you're scrambling for time as it is? So how do you even then add many or even one more thing onto your list of to-dos? And one suggestion, or my suggestion, was at least in the morning, right? Like, for me, I wake up sometimes earlier than I technically need to, but I'm still so cozy in bed and I'm not really that in the mood to get up yet. But I still know that I love to start my day with my meditation. So what I've been doing recently is I have my headset or my headphones next to me, and I put my headphones on in the morning. And no, I don't love looking at my phone first thing in the morning, but I kind of know where I'm going. I open my Inset Timer app, I do my thing, and I just lay down and I do my meditation. So it's kind of a moment for me to say, I'm still cozy in bed, but I'm still choosing to take this little bit of extra time to do something good for myself that will actually empower me throughout my day to have a better day, to engage with myself in a more supportive and calm way, to interact with others, and to be able to just like weather the storm and maybe not lose my cool, because I know that I've given myself that centering moment of breath and meditation, and I know that I do movement throughout the day. So what am I trying to say? in this very long-winded last day of this 31 days of daily steps in March, it's continually to set yourself up for success and do whatever you can on a daily basis, even if it's super small, to make yourself feel better than you did before. I am not talking about 0 to 100. That is unrealistic and really cannot happen. So I'm talking about one mini step up. However you felt here, take a look at what is in my control, or rather within my control, to actually take one step and make myself feel a little bit better. That will look different for everyone. That's great. Just talk to yourself. Check in. What do you need to feel one step better? And try that out. There is no one size fits all recipe for how things work for you. There are tons of tools. And the cool thing is, even though it may take time, you get to experience and try different tools to figure out what makes you feel good. That's kind of it. So today, I invite you to truly look. How are you feeling? And if you're feeling way less than ideal, or even a little less than ideal, take a look at what is something you can do for yourself. Think about how you're going to do it. Think about when you're going to do it. Kind of trying to really eliminate any possible obstacles that are going to get in your way. Even if it's 5 minutes, right? This movement of 5 minutes is one thing. That's great, but maybe you need more. So get real with yourself. What do you need in order to feel better? And take one step within your control to choose to take that step forward. If you're feeling like I'm not there yet, okay, then see if you can talk to your friends, see if you can talk to a professional, see if you can get the help that you really need if you feel like you're really, really stuck in a rut. But if you feel like, okay, these are things that I can actually take control of on my own, then do that. Because otherwise we're kind of just letting life go by. And I want you to be so present. And, things are hard sometimes, but let's do what we can do so that we feel better. Yeah? I'm getting emotional now. So we're going to do 5 minutes of movement on the floor. And I will see you for our opening ceremony. And I really am super, super grateful that you have been on this journey with me on these 31 days. And let's talk about how we are going to continue this. So I'm open for ideas. And that's it. You're all really wonderful. I'll catch you on the mat, yeah? Or on the mat in 3, 2, 1. Okay, everyone, let's do it. Our last official opening ceremony. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Great, so big monster open space here, feeling everything happening from our fingertips to our toes, loosening up the hips when necessary, and just really being in your present moment, in your body. Great, and then bringing all of that goodness back to yourself. Still staying in kind of cuddle, cozy, workish mode. Great. That amazing self-love hug. Remember, those little smiles make a huge difference. Cool, and then acceptance for where you're at this present moment, what everything feels like, head, nose, eyes, ears, mouth, toes, fingertips, and then everything in between. Great. And then step 3, this boogie time. You all ready? So I'm really digging my moves. It does feel a little bit weird to kind of like record myself and put it on the social media concept. But you know what? I'm living my truth. I want you to all boogie, and I like to boogie. So let's boogie together. Great, everyone. 3, 2, 1, present moment. Here we go. So I know that I said that we were going to be doing a mat series. I might have lied. I feel like I'm kind of into this standing, moving, grooving. So let's do it. There is no official timer. Yep, going to just kind of work with the sense of the energetic time concept that I have within me, which is definitely more than 5 minutes, but we'll do the best that we can. Okay, so wherever you're at, Get cozy, get comfortable, and let's do it. Great. So I want us to take the left foot in the front and the right foot behind. And you're going to take the hands in a prayer position here for me. We're going to just gently bend the knees, reaching all the way up, lifting from the core, and then exhaling, lifting the arms in front. So you're kind of gently bending, swooping the arms, tapping, and then gently stretching up and lifting. So we're going to do this 3 more times. So I want you to feel how the heels stay planted on the floor. And that allows kind of for the calf in the back to get a little bit of a stretch. But you're reaching up all the way here. Inhaling, lifting on up, and then exhaling out. Cool. Last time here, and then all the way out. Great. Let's switch hands, switch feet. So opening up here, hands in your prayer position. You're going to gently dive up, reach. And again, kind of finding that openness that feels comfortably active. I do love this comfortably active position where it's like you're working and you know your body's happy, but you're not stressing it out. Great. 3 more. Shoulders down, reaching all the way up, lifting, expanding the chest. And 2. Last time here. Excellente. So let's bring our feet all the way open, having this nice openness hips here. I want you to keep your hands on the waist for a moment. And then bring this right arm all the way out. So kind of feeling you have a tray here. So you're going to gently lift on up, push on down, and then reach. So you're coming back to the center. So you're lifting up, kind of activating the bicep, and then reaching out, stretching all the way to the side. So down, coming back up, reaching, and coming on out. Great. 3 more. And 2, and again, just kind of keeping your hand on that left hip to just connect, making sure that everything stays centered, that you're not crunching or kind of cramping, but rather opening and lifting. Cool. Let's switch hands all the way here. So we're coming on down and then exhaling out. 5. And sometimes I find myself closing my eyes just to kind of like really reach and kind of connect with that inner bit of me that says, where's your limit? And then reach a tiny bit more than that. Good. 2 more. Last time here. Excellent. Both hands all the way out. And let's just gently stretch up all the way here. Cool. So we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer together. I want you to lift this left heel up. And again, if you feel like that's too much, you can always just lift it off a little bit. See if you can lift it up quite a bit though. We're going to put our hands together here. We're going to gently open up and then squeeze together. So you're opening up the chest and exhaling closed. Great. Feeling that space. If you wanted to use weights, technically you could, but right now I just want you to work, open up the chest, making sure you're not sitting back into that right hip, but really trying to keep those knees relatively parallel. We got 3, 2, and 1. Great. From here, you're going to lift on up and then come on back, elbows touching for 5. Inhale up, exhale back for 4, 3, big smiles, 2, happy moments, 1. Great. Back to the center and all the way back. Cool. Let's switch on to the other side. So again, keeping a little bit of space in between your feet. Right heel is lifted. Here we go. So you're opening and then squeezing on closed for 5. 4. Now, when you open the chest, you are expanding the back, but I still want you to keep that core nice and lifted so that you're expanding the rib cage, bringing that belly button in and up, and that you're allowing for this space to kind of open chest, open back, really engaged core. Cool. Last time here, staying here, you're going to gently reach on up and come on back for 5. Stabilize through the center. 4, nice loose head. 3, opening up. 2, last time here, and 1. Great. Back to the center. We're going to do 1 more to end our amazing march moves. Ready? Cool. So I want you to grab this right space, whatever that space is. You're going to gently lean over towards that right, bring it in towards you, reach it out, and then push it away. So you're reaching on out, grabbing it towards you, reaching on out, and then pushing those obstacles completely out of the way. Great. So we're inhaling here. Exhale, reach. So again, making that space for what you want, okay? Grabbing it, bringing it on in, extending and pushing it away. And again, if you want this to look a little bit different, go for it. I just want you to feel how your body and your mind can really work together. Super, last time, reaching here, grabbing it towards you, extending and all the way out. Cool, let's do it right away on the other side. So we're reaching all the way to the left. Inhaling here, grabbing it back towards you, expanding a bit more, and then pushing all of those bits and pieces that you don't want anymore out of the way. Grabbing, extending, and push. Super, so inhaling here, exhaling, lengthen. Great, 3 more. All the way away. And 2. It's kind of that like gentle reminder that you can do whatever you need to do. You can do whatever you want to do. You just have to choose it. You have to make those daily steps a priority. So what are we doing today? We're taking 1 micro step to make ourselves feel even more amazing. Yeah? All right, everyone, let's bring it all back to the center. Great. Bringing it to wherever you need it. Kind of almost not even thinking, like letting your hands almost just naturally fall. I'm doing the cuddling at this moment. Maybe it's because I'm back home. Huh, interesting. Great, and let's stretch for a moment here. So I want you to open up wide again. Let's reach the arms up. And I want you to gently bring the elbows close to you and then reach down towards the floor, just letting the spine hang nice and long. Great, and then you're going to gently bend the right leg and then the left, keeping the hands as close to the floor as possible, letting that neck hang long, but still lifting the core from the center. And then last time here, stretching up and then gently stacking the spine on 3, 2, hello hair, and 1. Great, everyone. Self-love, last hug. Well, not last hug ever, but like for now. And remember, every end has a new beginning, something like that. And then gratitude, acceptance for this present moment where you're at, how you're feeling, and sending yourself so much inner light, inner love, self-love, and just knowing, you know what, it really is gonna be okay. 1 daily step at a time. All right, everyone. Thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart. It's been a pleasure for this March Moves, daily steps in March, and I super excited to see what's coming next. I've got ideas. Do you have ideas? How do we want this to continue? Do we want this to continue? What is it going to look like? So many questions, so many options. But wherever you're at, please keep dancing, keep life moving, and don't forget, nobody cares if you dance, so just do it for yourself. Have a great one, everyone.